What's up, everyone? Jamie Say here, back again with some more WWE Champions content. And we are going to be doing a gameplay video today because we have got our latest trial character in the game. And as you can see, it is Carmelo Hayes, him. And let me tell you, Lord Almighty, is he ever him? This guy has got a variety of moves that we can do. We can mix it up between sub damage, move damage, gem damage. So this guy's going to be fun. Let's take a look at the poster. So Carmelo is a modern era focused showboat. Trainer ability at 26k. Purple and black moves both start with 4 more MP. The links, he has the NXT link for any color moves start with 1 more MP, and the Modern Era link for gems do 5% more damage, and he just has the base set of gear. Strap we have on him, I have got a 40% move damage strap, and I am loaded with takedown 2s, purely set up for red move damage. That will mainly be of use for one of the 5-star moves that I'm going to show you. Probably only one move that necessarily needs it, but this was the best strap I had available for him. Oh, Lord, what am I doing? So, let's take a look at our first move set. So we have the Pele Kick, which is a red 1. This is a 2-star move set, by the way. So 2 MP red move, deal 84,866 damage and increase your yellow MP by 8. Yellow 1 is a 9 MP finisher. The submission generate 44 random submission gems and do 318,026 damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems will turn into reinforced gems. And then yellow 2 is 5 MP, the Fedora Frog Splash. Deal 85,983 damage and choose 2 gems to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gems that will increase your yellow gem damage by 55% for 2 turns on every countdown. And make 23 reinforced gems into yellow gems at the end of the countdown. Entourage for this, we are going to be running Tatanka for yellow moves starting with more MP and yellow subs doing 65% more damage. We've got Zombie AJ so that yellow subs last another 3 turns and moves that generate yellow generate 1 more. We've got Tech Drew for yellow subs do 50% more and last 1 more turn, and we have got Logan Paul for any color subs that do 30% more. If you don't have Logan, you can use Shelton. Barring that, you can load up for yellow gem damage if need be. So let's go and take a look at this 2-star moveset. We are going to be running through his trial tour, the hell mode of it. There's 4 nodes, I've got 4 move sets, so we might as well do 1 apiece. So we're going to go up against Johnny Gargano. And let's see just how much Melo can't miss. And while we're at it, can we talk about the model as well? That's quite possibly one of the best, most realistic models that we've had. Maybe a little overjacked, but definitely looks good. So, first up, we are going to play the Fedora Frog Splash, put out these Juggernaut gems. And we will increase our yellow MP. We'll put a couple more of them out. Yeah, we'll go with those 2. Now, because these are 2-turn Juggernaut gems, obviously they're going to increase the damage, but they're not going to turn the reinforces to yellow until the end of the countdown. So what we are going to do is just take a swipe at this point. because we want to run this submission when they are down to 1, so that a turn after we get our reinforced gems. If I'd been smart, I should have used the red move, but is what it is. So we are going to be left with all these reinforced gems. And those juggernauts turn all of them to yellow. And that's 2.4 mil. Not bad for a 2-star move. Obviously, if you were jacked up for gem damage instead, that would be good. But we are more focusing on sub damage in this one. So we'll get these out, because I never actually went into it. So now that I've got all the boosted subs, so we're 7 turns and the sub is doing basically 780k per turn. So, you know, I am actually going to run that and we'll see. So we're at 5.6. 7 turn sub. And that puts him down to 200,000. So that's a 5.4 million sub. And the fun thing is, in actual fact, we've got the red loaded. We can run the sub again. So if this was early enough on, you could run that again, load the board up, let the Juggernaut gems explode. So yeah, that's a fun little setup for 2-star. 5.2 mil damage on the sub. You could potentially do more if you've got Logan higher. And like I said, you can set that up for gem damage as well if you wanted for yellow gems, so that when the reinforces turn to yellow. Right. So we are going to jump from 2-star straight to 5-star now. We're going to bring in 2 new moves. So we're going to swap in the double knee face breaker for the Pele kick, and we're going to swap in the cutter. In fact, no, I lie. We wanted to keep the Pele kick. I'll make sure I get this in the right order. It's that way. So we have seen the Pele kick, and we are bringing in the double knee face breaker. So it's a 4 MP red move, deal 1.79. Yeah, basically 1.8 million damage, and increase your red MP by 3. And the cutter is a 7 MP move. It is yellow 3. So deal 130,359 damage and force your opponent to skip their turn for 2 turns. So this is the moveset where we are loaded up correctly for our strap. This is the moveset I've got the strap set up for. It's pure red move damage. The entourage. Again, so we are looking at, certainly with the reds, we're looking at low MPs, and considering I have perks, we're not fussed about that. You could potentially swap one of the trainers out for a yellow MP so that your stun is charged first turn, but I am purely looking at move damage just to see how beefy we can get that 1.8 mil. So we have got Judgment Day Balor for red moves start with 2 more, and red moves that deal damage will deal 65% more. Obviously, he can go further if you have him higher up than I do. We've got Rocky for any color moves that deal damage will do 50% more. We've got Trick Snoop for red moves to do 25% more, and we have got Angelo Dawkins for another 10% on our red moves. So all in all, for the belt, we are doing nearly 4.5 million just on that face breaker. So, I feel sorry for Tommaso Ciampa. Let's see how quickly we can drain his ass. 13.7 mil, right? So, we'll hit that one. Get our stun in. So he's immediately stunned. Increase red by 3. We can hit that again. We can stun him again. So this is turn 1, and we already have a 4-turn stun. And turn 2, we're loaded. We can hit this red MP again. And that's his health gone. And we'll stick another stun on there, and then it is purely just swipe him to death. 5-turn stun, so there's no way in hell he's getting up from it. And simple as that. So yeah, that red move damage is beefy. And the ridiculous thing is I never even actually looked at what we were doing. So, because I'm a scuff creator, I'm going to go back in and actually take a look at what the move damage was per turn, because I never looked at it. Yeah, so we're doing over 9 million damage on the face breaker. Damn. That's some beefy damage. 9 mil. And like I said, it's just pure stun lock. There's no way he's getting out of it once you get started, because this recycles perfectly. There's another 9 mil damage. That's Ciampa's health gone. So yeah. Yeah, that is a very nice move damage set. That'll be a nasty setup for defense on a showdown, I'll tell you. Anyway, so we are going to move on to our second 5-star setup, and this time we are going to run triple yellow. So we're going to bring back in the Boston Crab. Sorry, we want the Frog Splash first, then we're going to bring in the Boston Crab. And the car. And I've got that in the wrong way. I probably should have done the car at the bottom, but whatever. So, entourage for this one. Let's set this up. So, we are back with Tatanka for yellow MP, and yellow subs do 65% more damage. We have got Kofi in there for 4 more yellow MP. We've got Drew in there for another 50% on the sub, and we have got Hall of Fame Undertaker for 12,000 more yellow gem damage. You can run this 2 ways, really. You can run it full sub, you can run it full gem damage. Either way works. I've kind of gone for a little bit of a mishmash of both. So, let's go back out, and we are going against Braun Strowman. And let's see how this one runs. So this one, I mean, because you're making the reinforced gems both on this one and on the 2-star as well, I don't have Hall of Fame Yokozuna. If you do, that is going to do a hell of a lot more damage on these reinforced gems. So we'll put those out. We'll stun him. So yeah, probably would have been better to put the stun to go first, but is what it is. We'll take the yellow match. So that jug, those two jugs have now increased our yellow gem damage by 55% each. Let's put another set down, and then we will lay out our sub. Fills up all but one. So we're doing 683k per sub there. That's the reinforces to yellow. That's 2.8 million. And again, we're set up for move damage. So if you were set up for gem damage, you can beef the hell out of that. Let's stun him again. Lay him out. And in this, no, we got no yellow match, unfortunately, so we'll take that. Got lucky with a yellow match on the Cascade. And we'll hit the sub. So again, this is another 4 turns doing 683,000. And this should put him down. That's 4.1 with the additional boost of a couple more Juggernaut gems doing an increase of 55%. So yeah, that's another good move set. As I keep saying, because I'm set up for move damage, it doesn't really show off just how much damage you can do. But obviously, if I'm doing 4.1 turn 2 with move damage set up, you want to boost that considerably with gem damage medals. That's going to get beefy. So, oh no, we're not replacing him. Wrong button. Let's get into our final move set, and we are going to go for 3 completely new moves, the 3 moves we haven't seen yet. So we're going to run triple green. So we want to put in the pump kick, tilt roll takedown, and mellow don't miss. So triple green setup, 6-star, mellow don't miss, 7 MP, deal 223,333 damage, plus 89,333 bonus damage for every heal gem. And this is a double move, so as soon as that has happened, you run into the second part of it, which is then deal 107,200 damage and make 40 heal gems into green gems. Second move, the tilt whirl takedown, another 7 MP, deal 178,666 damage and decrease all countdown gem timers by 1. And the pump kick, another 7 MP green, deal 133,835 damage and make 22 random gems into 1 turn countdown gems that will deal 134,000 damage and make 2 random gems into heal gems of strength 178,666 at the end of the countdown. So, obvious plan here, we're going to set out the countdowns, we're going to use the tilt whirl to end the countdown, lay out a load of heals, and then mellow don't miss, we do a chunk of damage per heal and then change all the heals into greens, and we are fully reloaded. Nice and simple. So let's get our loadout for this one. So, Entourage, we are running Steel for green moves, start with 4 more MP. We have got Tech Ronda, so that heal gems do 150% more damage. The generate heal -2 heals on this makes no difference whatsoever because our heals are coming from the countdown gems. 123 Kid for heal gems do 10% more damage, and I have got Showboat Lex for green gems do 12,000 more damage. I do believe there is another coach that can do heal gem damage. I can't, off the top of my head, remember who it is. If you remember, please feel free to drop a comment in there and remind me. Whoever it is, I don't have them. So, yeah, so as it stands, we are running at 232,000 damage per heal gem when we set off Mellow Don't Miss, and these one turn countdowns, we got 22 countdowns. So we are basically going to be making 44, so that's going to be 44 times 232 on the heals. So yeah, that's gonna smack a bit. So let's run this up against Big E. And let's see just how much damage we can do. So, pump kick first. Let's lay out these countdown gems. 22 at random. Tilt-a-whirl takedown. Let's get rid of our countdowns. Get our heal gems out. Almost the full board of them. Right, so Biggie at this point, 11.2 million. Let's see just how much this smacks for. And he's down to 537,000. So that was over 10 mil. Yeah, over 10 mil in heal gems. Obviously, he managed to kick out because when we changed the heal gems to green, we did no damage. So any damage that was done with the pinfall was purely cascade. But the good thing with that is any damage he does, all we got to do is just lay this out again and we can just completely regain any health lost. I mean, hell, this setup, you don't necessarily need a belt. I mean, if you're gonna run a strap, I would say, if anything, run yourself up with vitality medals, just to make it that much more of an annoyance to put him down. Because I mean, he's got 18.5 mil health at 6 bronze. So yeah, he's gonna be a pain. But he is fun as hell to use. You can, like I said, you've got multiple setups there. You've got a sub damage move with the 2-star or the 5-star. You can do both of those on sub damage. You can do both of those on gem damage. You've got the 6-star move we've just seen where you are smacking them with the heal gem damage. And you are almost never, like, you're going to really struggle to take their health. And then you've got the move damage 5-star setup with the reds, where you're doing 9 mil with the one red move. So, damn, yeah, Mello is fun as hell, but he's not someone you're going to want to face. So, anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. I appreciate you watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. All the good stuff. Please leave a comment in the leave a comment down below for what you think of Mello. And keep jamming, and have a nice day.